Hello guys, me Austin here. And the Boston Red Sox take a 3-1 series lead in the World Series Game 4. LA blew a 4-0 lead. Yes, 4-0 lead. Puig hit a and before I go into the game, LA had a 54-0 record, having a 4+ lead. So they were is out. They had a perfect record, having a big lead, which is really good. So they're good at not blowing games. But apparently, it wasn't meant to be for the Dodgers. But anyway, the Dodgers had a 1-0 lead. Here comes Puig in the sixth inning. And also they scored 1 run also in the sixth inning. Well, Puig hit a 3-run shot. The crowd was into it. It's exciting. It makes it 4-0. You think the game's over. You think LA has this in the bag. But no. Boston comes into the 7th inning. The 7th inning. Mitch Moreland hits a 3-run shot. Then make it 4-3 LA. And then Steven Pierce ties the game at 4. At 4, like incredible, they come back down 4-0. And then Devers, he singles to score Holt, which makes it 5-4, and they take the lead, and they come back, and people in LA are just shocked. It's just unbelievable that the Dodgers bullpen just flat out chokes it away, and Puig he is shocked and what's happening. And in Boston, like, you know what? We're going to score more runs, which was good for the Red Sox, which I will talk about in a minute. Because Pierce, he doubles, and he scores in like 3 runs. Yeah, it was 3 runs. It was Devers, it was Belt, and then it was Benintendi. And then they also got another one to make it 9-4 in the 9th inning. By the way, I'm watching Oregon Ducks get slaughtered against Arizona. They're past the Ducks 30. It's 30-8 in the third quarter. It's a blowout. Oregon's ranked 19th. And their players have been getting banged up all game long. Just a bad game for the Ducks. But anyway, the Red Sox, man, just LA was just dominating in Game 3, and then the first half, and then throughout most of the first half of Game 4, and then Boston just go on a rampage, just scored 9 runs. And they score 5 in the 9th, 3 in the 7th, and 1 in the 8th. Like, just incredible. That team just, it will go down the books as one of the top best Red Sox teams. And there's been a lot of great Red Sox teams. 2013 Red Sox, the 2007 Red Sox, 2004 Red Sox, and then definitely the Red Sox from the past with like Ted Williams and a lot of other great players. I can't put top of my head right now. I apologize for, but I know there's a red. Boston is a legendary club, and they will do that, and they are built to win championships. Definitely, probably the second best championship team behind the Yankees, because the Yankees, they have 27 championships, so you can't beat that. But just unbelievable, man. They got a total of. LA actually got more hits. They got 9 hits, and then Boston got 8. So basically, you had to the bottom of the 9th. Surprisingly, the fans are still loud. They're still pretty loud. They're still cheering on. And all of a sudden, a home run, which was, who was it by? Horrendous? I think that's how you pronounce his name. I apologize if that's not how you pronounce it. He hit a 2-run shot that scored Brian Dozier. And all of a sudden, the 3-run game, but Boston closed it out. They win 9-6 in LA. Man, it's like by then, it's like anything could happen. And Puig was almost up. Like, think about it, they could have gotten another hit. And the Puig, when it came up, he could have hit a home run. And this game would have been, what, tied at 9? And then LA probably would have walked it off in extras. So anything could have happened. And, you know, that was one of the crazy, that was probably the top 3 craziest game I've ever seen in my life. Number 1 was last year with Houston against LA, that one crazy game. Where was it, 14-13, 13-12, something like that. It was like extras, what was it, 10th inning or something? It was an insane game, a lot of runs, a lot of home runs. It was in Houston. It was a crazy game. Houston ended up winning with a walk-off. I think it was a base hit, I think it was. Second best game was Cleveland against the Cubs. That was crazy. Cubs nearly blew the game. Roddy hit a home run to tie it. I mean, what's that guy from who used to play, who's Zobrist? I think his name is Zobrist. I forgot. I think what was it? No, I think it was a double. It was a double, and the Cubs took the lead 8-7, and they ended up winning that game, and they won the World Series. And I have to say, this game is number 3 on that list. Let me know, guys, what's the craziest games that you guys have ever watched? I'm not saying the craziest games like of all time. I'm just saying the craziest games that I've ever watched. And that's insane. That's insane. Like, that's the last 3 years. The last 3 years, there has been at least one insane game. In fact, there's been a lot of crazy games the last 3 years, too. It's just been crazy with baseball. Baseball is amazing, man. It's just, if people think it's boring, I don't think it's boring. I think it's great. You know, it can be boring sometimes, but the postseason, it's great to watch. But yeah, guys, that's really it. I think Boston's gonna close it out tonight. I think they will. I heard Price will be on the mound. I think if LA wins, they'll probably put Chris Sale for Game 6. So we'll just have to see what happens there. I think Boston close it out in 5. I did say Boston was going to win 6, but I think that, especially how good they are on the road, they've only lost once on the road all postseason long. I think they will win it. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like, follow me on Twitter. And finally, you know, we can say that Ian Kindler didn't blow it because he blew pretty much Game 3. It pretty much should have been a sweep. Should have been a 4-game sweep. But, you know, at least he made the series entertaining. But yeah, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful night. See you guys next time. Peace.